Back, boys and girls. I apologize deeply for the seriously delayed stream. This might be a real short one. In fact, we may just beat this one mission and then that'll be it. But, unfortunately, that's how it's gotta be. I'm not happy about it either. But, let's finish this one out. So, everything's going through alright? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I could use a little bit more gain on my... Let me just fix that real quick. Because I turned down the gain at my interface. So I need to turn it up in OBS. There we go. Should be coming through just a little bit clearer for you all tonight. Let's see here. Where were we when we left off? Yes, I remember now. Let's just make sure this building is clear. Or no? No, never mind. Okay. I think it's clear. It's clearly clear. It's clear that there's no bad guys in the building. Actually, Zimbo needs to rest, doesn't he? So I'll just run him out of the building, and then he can have a little turn to rest. There we go. Oh, did we blow out that wall with a minigun at some point? Interesting. Okay, who else has time? Sophie. Oh, everyone. Everyone has time. Get back to Sophie. She can do some work. Problem is, we know there's a bad guy, but we don't have eyes on him. So, I will move Sophie into position to deal with him when we do see him. Wule is having some trouble. No one has a med kit. I guess he could throw his and just use a spray. He only needs one. Oops. I don't know. Okay. Burhan. I wonder if I could get him to blind fire at that contact. No. No. Okay. Oh? What do you see? Well, where was that guy? We knew about that guy the whole time and I forgot about him. That's what happened. That is what happened. Okay. Well, he can try... this might get through the wall. It did. Alright. And that minigun really puts in the work. He would have to swing all the way around. That door is open. I don't want to do that quite yet. I'd like to have... I would like him to have some backup. You know, with the minigun, we can just choose where we enter the building, can't we? Will this work? No. Okay, never mind. It's worth a shot. Madongo. He can clear over this way. Everything good over that way. I don't think there's anything in that building, so let's have him join that team. There we go. Merdon. Merdon might want to just sit things out. He's pretty wounded. Oh, and he's unarmed. That's a bigger problem, actually. Okay. Santiago Gomez. Oh, there's Mr. Merdon's guns. Santiago can join this guy. And Tasha, she's kind of good where she is. Wule. That's everybody. There's a guy just running around. Gonna go around in circles. Gonna fly high like a bird up in the sky. Okay, where did that shot come from? It came from here. And yet, I do not see the one who shot it. Aha! That's the end of you. Goodbye. Oh, there's another one. Well, that's fine. We can deal with that in just a second. That does mean Joachim is in a dangerous spot, but there's not a lot I can do about that. I can have him kneel. I don't know. I feel like we had a discussion about whether kneeling actually reduces your ability to get hit, and we concluded that it does not. But I don't quite know. Boulay should honestly... Because I thought there was also someone over here. It's not really a good spot for Burhan. He should probably actually go deal with the guy who was running around in circles. Maduri, he can take a look. There he is. And then Burhan can... He can do that. Let's see, can Kunwu get him from this range? Yes. Yes, he can. Excellent. Okay, start clearing out this building. Is there anybody in there? I see open doors. Let's not get ambushed down the stairs. Make sure you close the door before you walk through it. That's how doors work. Zimbo. I'm not sure where I want Zimbo, honestly. I'll send him over here. This is where we're having the most trouble, so... And Zimbo's stamina regeneration is going to be really screwed up by all his injuries. So he's going to be way less effective for the rest of this mission. But that's fine. Murdan needs to go get his weapon. There we go. No, pick up your spray too. No, okay, he can't. This is too slow. Natasha. I'll send her closer to the action over here. And that's everybody. Man, I have not been feeling great lately. I'm in a deep cut. I've lost, actually the lightest I've ever been right now. I mean, since, you know, when I was 5, I didn't weigh as much as I do now, but... The downside of that is that I feel like I'm fucking dying. And I need an energy drink and a nicotine packet to get out of bed. I really thought there was one more alien, or not alien, one more hybrid over this way. I guess not. I guess not. Zimbo would see him. Okay, we'll keep checking out this building here. See what's going on the second floor. What did this guy have on him? Oh, a shotgun. I almost feel bad about killing him. Just kidding. No, I don't. And welcome back, Hexadecimal 58. Did the TTS not go through? Huh.
How's it going?
The next tech stream, in fact, which will be tomorrow, will probably be... Is it gonna go the...
And it went insane.
It sure did. Yeah. Yeah, JC's, that kill switch really doing a number on him. But, yeah, I feel like shit. And, I had to start the stream late, but we're here. And we're gonna get... At least we're gonna get this mission done tonight, but...
My voice box is augmented.
Yeah, apparently.
Sorry to hear you feel like shit.
No, it's just because I'm losing weight. My thyroid ain't so good, and whenever I go into
What a
a
shame.
caloric, whenever I go into caloric deficit, my body starts trying to die.
Sorry, I had to throw some JC quotes in there.
No, it's fully appropriate. Perhaps at some point we'll see a bomb, and then you can drop the most famous one. What are some other famous JC quotes? He had a lot. You mechs that might have copper wiring to reroute your fear of pain.
You should try getting a job.
Well, I've been trying, but I didn't tell that story. So this company, maybe I did tell this story. Well, I'm telling it again. This company did 7 interviews with me, and then after the 7th interview, they're like, "Oh man, we're really excited. We're gonna have an offer to you real soon." And then a week passed, and I emailed them, and they said, "Oh, we're working on it. We're gonna have an offer to you real soon." And then a week passed, and I emailed them, and I got no response. And then a week passed, and I emailed them, and I got no response. And then the other day, I get a call because I CC'd the like VP of the company in the last email, and I get a call from her at fucking 7 a.m. saying, "Oh yeah, we decided not to hire anyone. Sorry." Click. So, yeah, that's how that's going. But I did
I
get...
absolutely loathe the job searching dynamics.
Yeah, I hear it's pretty bad for the employers too, but that is that's pretty fucked up behavior to act like they did. But I did have, so I have a kind of a side gig just making data for training AIs. And that might end up making me some money. I got my car all set up if I have to drop my apartment and move into the car. It wouldn't be the first time. I'm set up to live that way. I can even still stream. I actually have I'm working on figuring out, because I got to go on a trip for a thing. Anyway, so I'm working on getting my stream setup set up in my car. So nothing is going to stop me from streaming, but yeah, and then hopefully I'll have some money coming in from the side thing. I have a little business that I'm trying to get started. That's going to be months and months before it makes any money, though. And then I do have an interview with a company that called me right after the rejection call. Another company called me, and they're real excited to have an interview. That's later this week. So it's possible. You know, it's funny. I get, like, when I send out my resume, I get 99% nothing or rejection, and 1 out of 100 goes, "Oh my God, you're so qualified for our position. When can you start? We're really excited to interview someone with your level of experience." But it's like, okay. So why did no one else even look at my resume? I mean, that's what it is. Because these jobs, like, you go on LinkedIn and you look at the jobs feature, and it tells you how many applicants there have been for a job, and it caps out at 100. But I see jobs that are posted like 8 minutes ago, over 100 applicants. You can imagine after a week of that, you know. Also, a big part of it is I don't have a degree. I don't have a degree. And a lot of companies, they just filter by degree, because the thing is, there's a million people who just go on every job opening on LinkedIn and just apply to everything, even though they have no qualifications, because it costs them nothing. And hey, you know, if I get if you get a job that pays $150,000 a year, and you quote-unquote work there for, you know, a month, and then immediately get fired because you had no idea what you were doing, yeah, it's still a substantial amount of money for basically nothing. I get why people do it, but it's, yeah, it's fucked. Probably if this latest thing doesn't work, I can just reach out to some of my old bosses, because they were always really impressed with what I did, and presumably, you know, they would presumably try pretty hard to get me hired wherever they're working if they heard I was available. So I should be alright. It's also possible that this business I'm doing is just gonna immediately take off as soon as it's released, and then just annihilate, and I'll become a multi-billionaire. And then people on Twitter will be like, "Oh, this guy was never poor. He had everything handed to him when I was..." And I can link them to the stream where I was talking about getting ready to live out of my car. Well, you better not die. He died. She died, rather. Do not misgender your soldiers. Well, I mean, she took him with her. But let's not accept that. There you go. There's your cue, Hexadecimal. Hit it.
They're all expendable, male or female.
Say the line.
A nasty way to die.
Oh, I was hoping for a bomb, but that one works too. Let's see. So that drone is around here somewhere, and we must find it before it finds us. But where? It's somewhere.
But I never said anything about the bomb. It was Jock who called me on the radio.
And it killed Natasha again. Man, where the fuck was that thing? Okay, where's Zimbo? Zimbo's the main character. He's the one to deal with this. There he... Okay. Zimbo MVP, as always.
If I remember correctly, his words were, "JC, it's a bomb."
No, he says, "Oh my god, JC, a bomb!" And JC goes, "A bomb!" You know, so I'm gonna try to defuse it, and then they take off.
A bomb.
There you go. In fact, there's even a Twitch emote, like DX a bomb, that's just JC going, "Oh." Oh,
When
man,
I played, I found the bomb before Jock. So he never said it.
Huh. Are you sure you're remembering right? Because the bomb is in his helicopter. Like you... At Everett's place, at Everett's mansion. There he is.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can find the bomb outside the landing pad.
No, what it is at Everett's place, when you leave the level, there's a mechanic who's like really weird. I forget exactly.
But it's been a long time. So maybe I'm misremembering.
I think you are. Because the way I remember it, and I'm pretty sure I'm right, there's a mechanic who just acts weird, and if you knock him out, Jock goes, why'd you knock out Everett's mechanic? And JC goes, he was acting weird. Check your systems. And Jock goes, well, he was working on the thingamabobber. And he goes, oh my god, JC, a bomb! And that's what triggers the, a bomb! But if you don't knock him out, then I believe sometime later in the game, then you get a radio transmission saying... Actually, what exactly happens? Well, if you don't knock out that guy and find the bomb... God damn it, there's still more monsters in the mission. Then Jock dies later on. But if you do find it, he doesn't. Did you, when you first played, did you save Paul? I think when I first played the game, there's like 4 of them, and Zimbo's... Oh. This might be a reload already. Okay.
Yes, I think I did.
Yeah, I think, if I remember right,
I remember taking him to my apartment. And having a gunfight there.
It's actually his apartment. So the thing about that game is, the thing about saving Paul is, it doesn't actually matter. Like, you don't have to win the fight. You can just go, like, turn invisible, and if you walk out the front door, Paul lives. If you leave by the window, Paul dies. But it doesn't matter if you, like, you can leave all of the MIB guys alive. And in fact, you can also just hide in Paul's closet, and Paul will just single-handedly kill all the MIB guys because he's still unkillable at that stage. Alright, we just gotta take out these last couple guys. I do have some tea here, that might wake me up a little further.
Have you played Xenonauts 2?
Have I? I think I own it.
It's looking really good in my opinion.
Now, let me just double check if... Nah, Steam isn't open. I'm pretty sure I own it, and I checked it. See, I might be misremembering. I'm not sure if I'm remembering Black Pants Legion Tex's playthrough of it as my own, but if I remember right, I checked it out when it came out into early access, and I was like, yeah, this is pretty undercooked, and then I kind of left it alone. But if it's shipping up, I might want to check that out again. I did not actually play Xenonauts 1. I own a copy. I never really messed with it because OpenXCom kind of scratched the itch. Why are you posting... oh, what's that called? Oh man, my brain is cooked. What's that called? Base 64.
I think I broke it.
Well, the LLM has...
NASA 64.
Oh, right, it should be able to just read that, shouldn't it? Command R wouldn't. If we were on a GPT or Claude, it probably would. Maybe when we fix the system up and switch it over to, or at least investigate switching it over to Zonos, we can also investigate switching the...
I was curious if it would try doing it by its own volition.
Yeah, because I do know for a fact that GPT-4o, I haven't messed much with the 4.5 that just came out, but 4o can just read base 64 like it's nothing, like it's plain English. This guy's not going to explode? Okay, cool. And in fact, all of the like safety stuff just turns off if you ask it questions in base 64. Like you can ask it for a meth recipe and it'll just give it to you. It's funny
It's
how
probably
much
using Python in the back end.
my system is, yeah, but that doesn't have anything to do with it.
Oh,
no.
To code, I mean.
No, so what it is, the way these things work is that all they really are is a statistical approximation over the distribution of tokens in a corpus.
I mean, ChatGPT. It can't possibly use its LM to decode B64.
No, it does. So the thing is, there's no real difference between like the same. To boil it down to the simplest possible explanation, from the perspective of a transformer, of a GPT, there's no difference between base 64 English and not base 64 English.
Oh, yeah. True. It's 1-to-1. It's not like a hash.
You know, that's funny, because it can read some hashes, too. Not everything, obviously, but, like, if you paste in the MD5 of password and go, hey, what is this MD5, the hash of? It'll tell you. Yeah.
Well, popular hashes. I imagine it can.
Yes, the trending For You page of hashes.
It probably has embedded rainbow tables.
Yeah, it's not... So, the thing is, the way these things work is it's just memorizing the statistical connection, you know, what tokens go together, and by token, like, most were...
I've scrapped all the rainbow tables already.
Right. Yeah, because actually, like, experienced sysadmins will... I've heard that when you get really, you know, if you've had 50 years of experience in administration, a lot of those guys, they actually can read common hashes. They know, they have, just from experience, they have the base 64, or not base 64, the MD5 or SHA-1 of password 123 memorized, just because they've seen it so often. And it's the same thing with ChatGPT, because it's just memorizing which tokens appear together. It'll, you know, those tokens are on the internet, and it has read enough base 64 text to decode it and, you know, understand the underlying statistical pattern, just like with... I
don't doubt it at all.
English words.
I have a few base 64 patterns I can see, like AJ for Jocelyn.
Oh. That's cool. I don't end up working with base 64 much. So you are a software engineer, I assume? Okay, this guy... See, all this guy has is a grenade launcher, so I don't really want to send him, but he's the last guy I can send.
I'm a security researcher.
Oh, cool. Okay, all he has is well, he's got a Tommy gun. That's 45 ACP. God's caliber. Oh, he's panicking. All right, excellent. And he shot the dog in the ass. Okay.
Good old Tommy.
Welcome back, Brimcon. It just had to be that everyone shows up on the one night that I'm not feeling 100%. Although I'm actually kind of waking up. This tea and maybe the Zin is kicking in now. But yeah, security, that's really cool. I was a script kiddie when I was in high school. I used to, you know, bring my laptop to school and run Nmap on the school Wi-Fi. I'm like, yeah, I'm a hacker now. Yeah, I've always been of the opinion that, you know, programmers should really know security. You know, it's better to just not write security critical bugs in the first place. So I've tried to study up over the years, but you know, you don't always have time. In fact, I talked to somebody a while ago.
What's the pitch of this XCOM Files mod?
It is so. It's XCOM crossed with X-Files. So
Sorry
no,
to interrupt you.
Yeah, that's how streaming works. It's live entertainment. Let me take a sip of my tea. Speaking of interruptions, yeah, it's XCOM meets X-Files. You can so you know, in base XCOM, you start out as a pretty established organization. You know, you start out with 2 planes and a transport plane, 2 fighter jets and a transport plane. So XCOM Files starts like I think about 5 or 6 years before the start date of the original XCOM. I'm gonna let these guys. No, Zimbo's recharged. So you have to build the organization up from just a couple guys in a van to the international, you know, super organization that XCOM becomes. So you start out like you're not even allowed to buy, like you have to buy hunting rifles and lots.
That's cool.
Yeah, you just have to make it work. So you can like until you get promotions as you research more, as you like but we've barely even met the aliens yet, and we're months in. We're just dealing with the aliens' proxies on Earth. Like the first quarter of the game, you spend fighting cults that are run by the aliens. It cribs a lot from Apocalypse, the sequel to XCOM.
Those things aren't aliens.
No, these are hybrids. So these are half sectoid, half human. And you can like they don't have. It's cool. So these hybrids, their kind of gimmick is they don't have any access to alien materials. So all of their technology, they have super technology, but it's all made out of like mundane Earth commercial components. It's just that they have, like, they're getting schematics.
The TTS sounds like J.C. Denton.
Yeah, Hexadecimal specifically requested that he sound like JC, so I obliged him, even though the JC voice kind of is pretty glitchy. But yeah, so these guys, they don't have any alien technology necessarily, but they take parts that are just commercially available on Earth, and they have alien knowledge of physics, so they can...
My voice is augmented.
So they can still, like, pull shit off that no one else can, even though they're only using just stuff they got at Radio Shack. It's like an E.T. thing. They're evil E.T., basically. Does anyone have, like, a proper grenade? No. Because why would they? Oh, we got a minigun.
So we clearly gotta give Hexa a bomb.
We were just talking about that right before you came in. Let's see, Sudirman. What does Sudirman need to do? Honestly, okay. What are we doing here? I wish they would all cluster up so that I could just have Zimbo drop his bomb. What we could do is have everyone square up outside. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. We'll have everyone square up outside, then I'll just breach the wall. So, you can stand here. You can stand... You can stand here. You are useless now, so you can head back to the plane and be useless over there. Actually, you can just pick up this guy's gun. Oh, no, he can't, because he's too tired. Or doesn't have time. No time left for you. Okay, these guys can just form a little line. Sweet little firing line. Oh, you need to spray yourself. You should spray yourself now. Actually, I should have had someone medkit her, but oh well. Mission's almost over. Everybody line up outside. Make sure the people who have weapons that are capable of reaction fire are all there. Oh. Someone decided to bring the party to us. That was a mistake on his part. Get tenderized. Double check that that guy didn't have a bomb. He did! Alright. I'm glad we checked. See, that's why you check. Okay, you, speaking of, can drop your bomb. You guys can keep lining up. And then when we hit next turn, you're going to see some serious shit. There we go. Okay, so there's a bunch of them in that building. That doesn't actually seem to have shock and awed them that much. Okay, Lees, get in there. Where are they? Part of the problem is we're doing this in the dark. We can't see anything. Okay, we'll have Zimbo go in. There we go. Got good eyes, that Zimbo. Nom 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 nom. No. Oh, yes, bomb. Okay. That's why you check. What do you see? Oh. You see him. Well, maybe I don't want to see him. Okay, that's dealt with. Sophie, can she get an angle on that guy? If she steps back a little? No? I really wish there was a feature to show you where... like, where you have to stand to shoot this guy, or... you know, for a given spot. I wish you could, like, when you do this, I wish that it showed you where did and did not have line of sight to that spot, or, you know, what spots that spot has line of sight to. You know, those two things should be symmetric, but they aren't always. We might get him from here. We did not get him from here. Okay, that does not work.
That might be out of scope for the engine.
It shouldn't be. I mean, because, well, I have it turned off, actually. Game options. Advanced, box CE. Fog of War. I thought I had Fog of War turned on. Why is Fog of War not working? Okay, well, it's supposed to be... Oops. What's happening? Okay. It's supposed to be that spots that no one can see light up. They get drawn black and white. But apparently that feature's not working anymore. So that's interesting. No one brought a proper grenade. Zimbo can get this guy neck. Oh, all he has is a pistol and a knife. Fuck him then. Alright, you should go in and try and...
It is working.
It is? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, never mind. I just got so used to it that I stopped seeing it.
Or it should be. Huh.
So yeah, hopefully tomorrow we can fix up the TTS system and have it not do that
Oh my
anymore.
goodness.
Yeah. Because you have vision everywhere. TCS, please.
Yeah. It's a little janky. I mean, it is free. I mean, once I have a job, then maybe we can just switch to 11 Labs. That'll be nice. Then it'll actually work. Oh boy. You get what you pay for.
You also have localization issues with your Brutal Eye.
Yeah, the developer of the Brutal mod was yelling at me in the comments of an earlier VOD. But that guy's honestly the higher priority. Let's get him first. Yeah, it's the localization. It's not. It's a strings file. It's all there. Okay. It's all there where it should be, but the game just doesn't see it for some reason. I don't really understand. I just manually copied all the strings that I really needed to see into another localization file, and it worked. So some of it's there, and I understand what the parts that aren't showing up right do, so it's not a huge deal. Because I'm on Linux, so I had to, like, get the source code and build it from source. Okay, that guy should take care of himself. It would have been cool to capture him, but whatever. But there's still someone out there. Somewhere out there, there's somebody.
That's probably the issue then.
Yeah. I don't know, the localization file is there, it's in the right place, it's got all the right entries. Just doesn't see it. Software really do be like that. Oh, okay, guy surrendered. Okay, sell the crap. Free Black Ops pistol, I'll take that. Chem pistol, I don't think I think someone said we do need those. Don't need Tommy guns, as cool as they are. Cooler to just put those back on the market for collectors. That's my head cannon. Drone corpses, don't need those. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We can fix those. I only captured 2 alive. We don't need them, though. Oh, and a money briefcase. Okay. Good mission. Wait. When did Natasha die? Okay, whatever. I don't care. When did she die?
Chemguns and chempistols are, in my opinion, one of the best support weapons in the game. But I'll let you discover why.
Alright. Is that guy gonna intercept my Osprey? No, I think he's just screwing around. Okay. Well. They were gonna just check out a strange life form, but I guess they can retarget. I sure hope this isn't some kind of ambush. Everyone equipped. Yep. We're doing this at night, like idiots. That's fine. Oh, that's a big one. I don't know if I want to do this. Let's see, we might just get annihilated immediately, but let's at least try. Because these guys are not super experienced and they're not very well equipped. Oh, it's gazers. Okay, we're not doing that. No, sir.
I'm going to play some game for a little bit.
That's alright.
Maybe I'll come back later.
That's absolutely fine. We are probably gonna end this pretty soon anyway, because I gotta... You know. I do not have the mental juices to be funny right now. But I had to put the stream in. Yeah, I can't even string 2 words together right now. Let's finish this mission and then we'll call it. So somewhere around here is a life form. Got a message stuck in his head through the 2 ears on it. That's a deep cut. I don't know if anyone will get that. You know, I know that song through a an Earthbound fan game made in RPG Maker 2K3. It was called, what was it called? Cognitive Dissonance. I never beat that one. I never finished that RPG. It was pretty good. Could not get away with streaming it because it's full of copyrighted music. Maybe we could. Because I didn't get copy struck for Frontier Psychiatrist. So, I don't know. Was it just that spider? Yep. They called in an entire Osprey full of soldiers to shoot a spider. I'm still not dealing with that UFO. We are not equipped to tangle with those guys. Alien Alloys Engineering. Alien alloys by themselves are fantastic, but they are so different from our materials that figuring out their exact physical properties and how to introduce them into the alloy sheet took me a night or two. But now that we have left these obstacles behind, let's put this new technology to good use. How about some improvements to our firearms? Just saying. Aha! Now we can research tritanium ammunition. Oh, and better vests. So, yeah, I want to research tritanium ammunition because I want to start hosing down those. Let's see, I gotta focus to find it. Tritanium ammo. There we go. We'll put some guys on the welder. Welder, I hardly know her. No. So we can start hosing down those gazers with tritanium ammo. We can't get that guy. Oh. This device produces a strong, localized, highly complex electromagnetic field, able to affect the crystal matrix of alien alloys. It is used for field repairs of alien alloy structures and in alien base construction. We can now research precise alloy shaping. Do we want to focus on basic research, or do we want to work on applications? I guess we'll do like a little split. Okay, we got a life form. Send the mystery machine. But we will have to see what that life form is next time. Because my head is spinning way too fast to be funny right now. So I appreciate you all coming out. We'll be streaming 2 hours before our normal stream time tomorrow, because I've gotten into the habit of starting the tech streams early. 81. But yeah, I hope you all come out tomorrow and watch me fix up the TTS, especially because it's hard to work on that stuff when no one's in chat. But yeah, let's look for someone to raid into real quick. Let's go to twitch.tv. Who do we got? Absolutely nobody. Oh. Okay, well, we'll raid into... Let me check on my main account. Maybe I'll see somebody. Hold on. Wait a second. Hold the fort. Oh, this is gonna... Hold on, let me turn capture off. And I still have my head under a blanket to stop the room reflections, so... what is your suggestion, sir? Please. Let's make it. Ah! Yeah, there's nobody. Okay. All right, let's raid Yugen Bushido. Let me look that guy up so I can watch him after I raid him. Twitch.tv. Oh, that sounds cool. All right, let's raid Yugen Bushido. All right, have fun with him. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for coming out.